Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your Independent Stampin Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today, we're going to be working with the Sand and Sea suite of products. I'm not going to be using all of it, but we will be using some of it. So we have the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set that bundles with the Seaside Seashells dies. That's a mouthful. And these are the dies. It's 4 dies because this is one big die. Well, actually it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dies. So those come in a bundle, and you can save 10% when you get those in a bundle, but we're only going to be using a stamp set out of the bundle. We're not going to be using the dies today. Then we also have the Seashells 3D embossing folder, and that embosses the cutout from the dies. So it's really cool. It's a cool embossing folder. Then we have the opal rounds. We will be using these. And we have the Sand and Sea Designer Series paper, and we'll be using a couple of pieces of this. Very small pieces, but that's everything. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you the card we're going to be making today, which I don't usually do, but I thought this was so super cute that I made this one. And I wanted to make another one, and I thought I'd show you how, since this is going to be the second time I'm using the crisscross design. So yeah, this is in Seaside Spray. This is the inside of this one. Really cute. Seaside Spray and Sahara Sand. So today we're going to be using Blushing Bride. So let me start with all of our pieces that I have here. We have a base of 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Oh no, I don't know what I did. We'll use this side. Okay, and then we have some Sahara Sand. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Then we have Whisper White at 3 3/4 by 5. Another piece of the Blushing Bride, which is 4 by 2 3/4. Another Whisper White, which is 2.5 by 3 3/4. And then we have DSP, our Designer Series paper, which is 3 3/4 by 3. You're going to need 2 sheets of these, or 1 sheet and 1 sheet of cardstock, both in the same size, 3 by 3 3/4. Now I've already cut this. This is from this card. So when you get this piece, you're going to cut it diagonally, and you want to make sure you don't have it in the landscape, the portrait. You want it in the landscape mode so that you can cut it this way, so it'll stretch across your entire card. And on this one, I used the Sahara Sand as one of them, and I decided I wanted 2 Designer Series papers. So we're going to cut this one. So let's go ahead and get our trimmer so we can cut this. Get everything out of the way. And again, have it in landscape, and then just put the bottom right corner with the top left corner in your trimmer, the track of the blade. You just cut it in half like that. Did I cut that right? Let me see. I probably should have cut it the other way. On the other side, because I needed this one to go that way. Because I don't want that side. Okay, let's do this. Let's get another sheet because I don't want that side. So I'm just looking for another sheet of this. This is because I want the lighter pink. I don't want this dark side. And this is, again, 3 by 3 3/4. So my paper is already at 6, so we're going to cut it at 3 this way. 3 3/4 this way. And to get the side that I want, because I want it like this. We're going to cut from the upper right to the lower left. Line that up in the track. And there you go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, right? Okay, get all the papers that we don't want. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some stamping done. So on here, we're going to stamp the seashell image. Let me see. I'm not sure if you can see, but we're going to be stamping this one. And we're going to stamp that in Sahara Sand. But we're going to stamp off. Let me get some scratch paper here, because I don't want it full strength. Oh, that's pretty. This is my first time using this particular image. We're just going to stamp that down like that. And then we're going to take some Flirty Flamingo and we're going to stamp our sentiment. Now our sentiment is, the friends are like seashells, you collect them along the way. Get that all inked up and try to get this straight, Tashana. We want to stamp more towards the top because the bottom will be getting covered up. Okay, and that is all of the stamping. Now, oops, that was kind of loud, wasn't it? Sorry. Let's get this put together. We're going to layer this on the Blushing Bride that we have, the 4 by 2 3/4. Center that up. Then we're going to put this right in the center of our Whisper White. So you want to make sure the top and the two sides borders are even if it's a little more at the bottom. You just want those 3 to be even because those are the only ones you're going to see. Okay, so we're going to take the Designer Series paper that we cut out and we're going to layer that on. So I want this one to go down first because I want this one to be the bottom layer. And we're going to do it corner to corner on the Whisper White. Put the corner in the corner and the long end comes over here. Okay, and then we're going to do the one with the seashells on it. Well, are those sand dollars? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not a seashell person. I like the way they look, but I don't know the names of them. And we'll put this one over here. Just like that. Did I not put enough glue on that corner? It keeps popping up. That's bothering me. Let's fix that. Okay. Now we're going to, do I want some ribbon on this? Let me see. We'll do our ribbon. Yeah, we'll do some white ribbon. So let's see. We could use the, what is this? Snowflake Splendor Ribbon, because it kind of goes with the opal rounds. Oh yes, I like this. Yeah, this is the one we're using. I was going to use the seam binding, the crinkle ribbon, but I like this one. So let's, because it doesn't take away from the design. And you guys know I like to use sticky strip, the tear and tape, I mean, to hold down my ribbon on the back. So just get this where we want it. And put your tear and tape to hold it down. There we go. Okay, now let's get this adhered to our Sahara Sand layer. I think that's the 5 1/4 by 4. Come on. I'm going to put some liquid glue. And yes, I cover up this tearing tape with the liquid glue because I don't want that to stick immediately when I'm trying to center this on our layer. But I want to make sure I put extra glue on that ribbon to make sure it sticks down. So let's just pop this on here and center it up. Okay, and then we'll glue this down to our base. Ooh, got my thumb in there a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this card base. I must have got something on it and didn't realize it got all crunched up. Let me use my bone folder here, try to smooth that out. Oh, I made it worse, didn't I? No? Okay. Now, let's see. I don't remember. This ties a bow. No, we don't want a bow, do we? I just want a knot, like I did on the other one. We'll just tie a little knot. And we're gonna put that down with a glue dot. So let me get those out. You guys know I tell you this every time. I use my glue dots from my paper pumpkin kits because they give us so many. I just save them and use them. And when I run out, I'll go back to using the other glue dots that I have. We're just gonna press that down right there. Okay. And we also have, I did the inside of this one already. So the outside says, friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. You are unique and completely amazing. I am so happy I found you, because most seashells are unique. And we'll just put this on the inside of our card. Okay, and for the final touch, we are going to add some opal rounds. Let's get those out. We're just going to take your pick tool. We are going to put these in the same spaces that I put them on the other card. So we have one big one, because I think there's only 2 sizes on here. We're going to put one big one right here. Then we'll put 2 of the smaller ones up here and here. And there you go. That is our card for today. I think it's super cute. What do you guys think? Let me bring in the blue one, the Seaside Spray one. So this is the one we made today. This is the one I showed you at the beginning. Isn't it cute? I might put a glue dot underneath here to make sure the ribbon that's going across stays down. But other than that, I'm done with this. This is so cute. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.